Alright, here we are for round one with our black-white cycling deck. I'm going to keep this. We're on the play. Play a Baron Moor first. Go ahead and just drop some creatures. Probably play Harrier next. Eventually we'll cycle the Templar, drop the Angel. Blue-green madness, you say. Well, that should be good for us in terms of cycling, perhaps. That they will be triggering our astral slide themselves. This could also be power sync as a counter. It is neither. Just cycle aberration, okay? Man o' War. I assume bouncing the Harrier, yep. Oh, we'll get to you. I'll definitely trade a counter for my Nomad with their Man o' War. They don't want that. Okay. Blastoderm. Let's cycle Renewed Faith. Classic. I think let's cycle Templar. Find a Plains. Play a Plains. May not cycle Step yet because it'll be good with Stoic Champion. Why I didn't attack with Gust Cloak Harrier, I'll never know. No. I'm just gonna turn Phantom Nomad into gain 10. Elves. And Deep Analysis, okay. Hey, baby. Let's go for the Archangel. Okay. Flashback Deep Analysis. Still digging. Temporal Fissure. Bounce the 2 flyers, I suppose. Yep. It's actually okay with me. I will take the opportunity to block. Untap land. So now play Champion Faithful. Next turn we can play Archangel, keep up Secluded Step to turn this into a 4/4. Opponent has a full grip of cards. Okay, take 5. Their Blastoderm will be done now. Aberration, sure. Uprising. That's great too. Go Archangel. That's right, they can't cycle on their own turn now. I think with Urborg Uprising we can be a little aggressive here in our triple blocking. Because if they bounce something here... I guess they can bounce Stoic Champion. And this works out pretty poorly for us. Farts. Oh, I'm so bad at this game. Why would anyone watch a video of mine? Okay. Arrogant Worm. Let's cycle this. Are you just too late? Mana Prism. Recall. Decree will actually be quite good here. Let's play Champion. I can make 2 4/4s. Can I afford to take 8? I think I have to. Gosh, they have 5 cards in hand still. I'm so bad at this game. Thalicos Drifters. And Nature's Lore. Okay. So I can make 2 4/4s. I can make a bunch of... I can cycle and make 5 1/1s. I can... I think 2 4/4s is best. Discards another Deep Analysis. So much card draw. Yep. It's gonna go to try and kill both. Bounce. Okay. If I can draw a land, then I can Urborg Uprising back Faithful Aquamoeba, sure. Okay. Okay, so now we Uprising. Getting back Faithful and probably Nomad. And now I play Faithful. Gain 4. Do I play Barrenmoor? I may still be dead. I may just still be dead. I've already played a land, okay. Chump, block, take 6. Discarding another Drifter. Only attacking with that. That's great, actually. What's all this? This is Caravex Torch. For 5? Yeah, that must be what this is. Why else are you playing a mountain? Yep. Alright. You can play better. I mean, you can play better. Definitely bringing in Radiance Judgment over a Templar, I think. Exile is also good. Be cutting Gust Cloak Carrier. I just think we have to try and win some sort of long game, though against a bunch of deep analyses. Maybe that's a terrible idea. Looks like our opponent has changes to make as well. Well, what is our opponent doing here? Keep. I think we definitely cycle Templar on our opponent's turn. Exile is bad against Wild Mongrel. It's a better draw. Mana War to do what?
To bounce Nomad?
Really? Not attacking, are you? I will happily trade Terra's Faithful for 2 or 3 cards in your hand. One. Two. This does not seem good for our opponent. Okay. I'll just take 2. Uh-huh. Alright, so we'll play Nomad. Attack. Guess we just take it? Okay. Got him. Sort of. Alright, we're going to play Uprising. Yeah, great. Uprising's like Wandering Death on steroids. Croson Tusker. They're going to find their mountain. Another mongrel, okay. Discard Aberration. So you have Mountain and Unknown in your hand. Take 3. Play Templar, I guess. They're just looking for Torch. Looks like you found it. Okay. You can discard a card for the Drifter if you want. Yeah. I will do this. Works for me. Drop Kezardrix. Pass. It's a big boy. Play Faithful. Next turn I should be able to start abyssing them with Stoic Champion. What are you discarding? A land? Sure. Blastoderm, huh? So, what if I attack with Stoic Champion? I think we just do it. And do it and see. Cycle. I think the 3/6 is going to be better for us. Well, that's good. That's a good draw. Okay. Our opponent's deck is absurd. Though they do seem to have more enablers than payoffs. Run it back. We're gonna have to wait 16 minutes from the sideboard again. Opponent running the 41 card special, huh? Have not seen Astral Slide or Demonic Tutor in either game. Having Prisms is nice because we can always DT for Ancestral if we find it. Opponent on the cycling plan right now. Nice. Got nothing to do yet. Neither do we. Skywing Aven. Right. Play Prism. Deep Analysis is fine. We will play Zeradiant. Which is a 4/4. And the nice thing is, other than bounce, blue-green doesn't really have a way to deal with this, right? There's no damage spells in green. This is pre-fight as a mechanic. And if they do kill it, guess what? Breath of Life brings it back. So, Man of War bounce, yeah. Delay the inevitable, my friend. Delay the inevitable. I mean, they can certainly super tempo us out at some point, if this is their plan. Of my Elder, that is fine. Aquamoeba, fine. Attack, so I get to keep up Taro's Faithful and Exile and Radiance Judgment. You're on... What are you on here? Block and discard. Sure. I am cautiously optimistic. Sure. Are you going to be able to use all these cards that you're about to discard? They found their mountain. I guess Carevex Torch is a problem for us at some point. We can always... Oh, Claws of Wirewood. Sure. Ooh, Khazardrix. I feel like Khazardrix plus Prism here. Looking for one of 3 busted cards. I mean, even I would take an Urborg Uprising. What is this? 7 mana spell. Tusker. Sure. That's pretty good. I think I'm gonna... Gosh, I could Judgment an attack. Judgment enables an attack. Yeah, let's do that. And then we Breath of Life the Archangel. Opponent on Chump City here? No. Opponent has seen 9 cards more than us. Cycled 3 lands, used Javamai Elder, and cast and flashed back. What's it called? What do you got here? Definitely blocking you. No question. No discard outlet for you, my friend. Not today. Elvish Aberration, sure. And a Wild Mongrel, sure. I think we're on the make 2 flyers and attack with a 5/5 Vigilance plan. Feel cautiously optimistic. Starting off with a cycle, dig, dig, dig. Carevex Torch not gonna do it here. Though I guess I gotta put myself not in range of dying to it. So what do we got here? Attack with a 4/5. I think we say fine and take it. Yep, play a flat flyer. All right. Sure, there's some sort of bounce shenanigans happening here, but I'm attacking with all my flyers. If they have a repel, if they're like bounce repel or bounce repel, rescind 1, sure. Discard Simian Grunts to bounce it back, sure. Still take 4, go to 1, cycle the step, cycle more, blue. I don't have any more double black. Filter that way, recall, and play a land and pass. Edric, block, block, block. And then exile you. I guess I should have exiled pre-damage. Wait for first strike to happen here. That's gotta be game. What can you have here? Wow. After the punts and being run over super hard in match 1, pull out that win. Okay. On to match 2. We are in day 2 of this format. I have, like I said, done 7 drafts. I am 67% win rate. 1-2'd once, 3-0'd once, and 2-1 5 times. Yes, I would like to play first. Yes, I would like to keep this. again, I was seeing recall both both of our winning games. That was decent, but would like to see Astral Slide. I think it's pretty good in the deck. Another green deck with, okay, another Madness deck. Well, getting to drop Champion right away is great. Elf, sure. There she is. Hello, friend. I think I attack here and cycle Renewed Faith. Well, I guess whatever. You're gonna block or whatever you're gonna do. Cycle Renewed Faith. Okay, yes. The reason is, like, I'm still, if I go to find Astral Slide here, I'm still pretty far away from, like, casting it and being able to cycle in the same turn. So I think what I'm gonna do here is next turn, Demonic Tutor, keep up a cycler. And then the following turn I can, like, play Slide and have cycling available. It's taken 2. Unless you have a 1-mana play, you should have activated Rootwalla. So here we're going to go Tutor up, Slide. Attack, Cycle Faith. Gain 2. +2/+2, great. Alright, next turn we can play Slide and be cycling. We can also just, like, play Judgment if they play some big dumb thing. Okay. This 2-mana 4/4 is beastin' and feastin' on our opponent right now. No pump, huh? You got a 3-mana spell? Interesting. Alright. This is interesting. I think I'm going to not play Slide. I think I'm attacking, cycling, and then Radiance Judgment. Because they may be like, fine, I'll discard 2 things. If the thing they're discarding is the worm, then I'm in a bit of trouble. But we'll see. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I hope they go for a double block here. Yes. Yes! Okay. Now we got game. So we go Judgment on the 4/4. Or... Ooh. Alright, let's cycle Templar. Might be able to get another card out of him here. Interesting. So we're going to go Judgment, this guy. And then you can discard 2 more things if you want. Looks like that's what we're doing. Discard Symbiotic Worm. Oh, we're just discarding 1. Oh, that's even better. That is even better. So what did that end up being like in terms of... that was just a... it was really just a 2-for-1. We traded our Stoic Champion for Mongrel and Symbiotic Worm. What the shit is this? Oh, we just get to exile this. Oh. Okay. Prism. Slide. And then cycle in our end step. Nice play, says our opponent. Four, five, six, seven, eight, 9. 7 lands left. 2 more of which cycle. I believe we have 4 total cycling lands. All right. Okay. Oh, that's such a good draw. What a good draw. So I get to get back Champion and Templar. I don't think there's any way to make this smaller than a 3/3, so they get it as a 3/3. I'm now holding back their entire team, I think. This is interesting. I just cycle and exile Wild Mongrel. Okay, so let's go ahead and cycle. Exile the Mongrel. Yes. Get a card. Kill the Root Waller, take 3. Thalicos Drifters, fine. So we found a new thing to exile with Slide if we want to. I think we're just playing Templar here. Hopefully we have cycling backup. But a 3/6 should hold the ground at the very least. Well, 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 maybe not. Well, 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 maybe not. Because they can just go find a land and then discard it with Drifter. We'll take 3. I still think we gotta play 679. We can also double spell, which I think is good. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Come on, Ancestral off the top. That would be gas. No way you have attacks, right? Unless you want to discard a land. I would be tempted if I were them to just find a land, because it goes in their hand, right? Find a land, discard it with Thalicos. Yeah. We'll see how they feel about that. Oh, even better. Even better, go find another Arrogant Worm. Yeah, that's problematic. Opponent plays out their final land, which is... Ooh. That's a good draw. And I'll attack with the Harrier. Yeah. So right now we're on block. Block. But they realistically, I don't think, can attack when we have a card in hand and slide. I'm not sure. Next turn, we'll only attack with Radiant. What's all this? Oh no, what's all this? Wow, we really need to find a cycler. You don't have any attacks. I can assure you of that. Another mana prism. Okay. We might just be dead. I'm attacking with Archangel. Swing out, Louise. I think you have to. Yeah. And then you're going to discard a card to Thalicos, which I also think you have to. Yep. Let's see if we can survive here. Oh, they can also... Alright, so if I go like this, and this, what am I taking? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you can go find 2 lands and discard them. So we win, right? 3, 4, trampling over for 5, you're dead. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, potentially 8, 9. Find a land. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. One is not 0. Mm-hmm. Opponent going, but. Cycling Tranquil Thicket? Huh. I guess I'll exile Thalicos Drifters. Opponent says, oh, oops. Not that it mattered. I'm not sure why they're making us play this out. Yeah. Okay. Green, blue madness again. Exile comes in. Radiance Judgment comes in. Cut 1 Templar. I think this is the same cut I made last time, cutting a Mistmoon Griffin. No, I cut a Harrier, which I think is right. I do like Templar quite a bit, but run it back like that. Alright, well, this is just one of the best cards in our deck. I don't think I can afford to not keep this hand. I don't believe this hand mulligans this deck mulligans particularly well because it's only running 16 lands. Tarot's Faithful, get in. Nature's Lore, Rampy Pampy. And an elf, nice. That's quite the turn too. Prism's good. Let's go ahead and cycle. Yes, and draw. Khazardrix is good as well. Okay. All of the lands. Okay, that's just about enough of that. It's turn 3. You really wanted to ramp. Ooh, that's a good draw. Have I said that about every card we've seen? Ooh, that's a good draw. Ooh, that's a good draw. But they really have been. They've all been super important to not dying. You've got all the mana. What are you trying to do with it? Realm Seekers? A 9/9? Yeah, you're going to get dead here. Sideboard Tech. Deranged Hermit. Yeah. That is a card. There's only 6 lands, right? I think Khazardrix is better. I assume they pay Echo here. We're going to take 8. If they attack with all... Oh, no, they can't attack with all. We'll take 7. They can't attack with Hermit. So they're nearly mono green. Oh, opponent. There it is. Playing another elf. Okay. Something to do would be nice. Yeah, that's a good draw. I could also see playing or cycling Templar to just get a card in the graveyard for Uprising. Maybe I like that a little better. It only finds us a Plains, though. Nah, I think I like just casting it. I think the 3/6 is really good, and if they do manage to kill it somehow, then we can Uprise. If we draw a land, we can double creature. If we draw any non-land, we'll probably play Faithful first. If our opponent continues this pace of play, I am not sure how they can win a third game if we get there. Elephant Guide, the 2/2 token, and play a 4/4. I smell a board stall. Pretty happy I played that 3/6, I'm telling you that. Oh man, and another one? Yep. Another elf. What blue cards did we see from them? Now not remembering. Did we see an Aquamoeba? And the last spell from their hand is a Krosan Tusker. Yeah, that's a little difficult for me to deal with at the moment. Faithful. Mist Moon. Pass. I don't think Fyndhorn Elves is particularly well suited in this format. Alright. I'm sure after these two like super grindy matches, I'm just going to be paired against mono red in the last round. Okay. So, I think we're going block, block, take 5. Could also chump. Actually, let's chump so that we can cast Uprising. Play Faithful, gain 4. Guess I could be attacking with Mistmoon Griffin too. Again, we got really two pretty good draws right now, because I think if I had Demonic... No, I still think I would DT for Slide with all those tokens in play. Being able to slide Squirrel. The Squirrel's out of the way. I think that's pretty valuable, being able to slide Terra's Faithful. Ooh, actually, I would probably Demonic Tutor for Decree of Justice. Alright, I'm just going to block here. No reason to do anything else. Again, I don't know what we get punished by. There's Sudden Strength, which is a 3 and a green for a pump spell. Alright, we'll play Mana Prism and then Noble Templar. No idea why they have a stop in our draw step. This is where I think people get a little tripped up, is that this set isn't quite cube. Like, Vintage Masters, I think you think of like, oh, Vintage Cube, so I'll draft like, oh, there's a bunch of Mana Elves, so I'll draft the green ramp deck. But green isn't really a ramp deck. Green is a Madness deck. Or it's a discard deck for reanimating with black. Or it's a Aura deck with green-white. Green-red is not really a deck. Let's play Prism. Play another Templar. I believe only 2 of the lands left in our deck do not cycle. So we only really have 2 dead draws. Here comes a 4/4. Alright. Yeah, Arrogant Worm is so good. A 3-mana 4/4 flyer. And they just play out their land. Not even sandbagging lands for the Wild Mongrel. Cycle. Okay, only 1. Oh no. Now it's only 2 lands. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so 10. So now only 2 lands in our deck left that don't cycle. Now only 1. Playing out all the lands because if we get Decree of Justice, it's going to be amazing. Now we definitely DT for Decree of Justice. Cycle. Hello. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So right now we have 11. How many can I make? 7, 8, 9, 10. I can make 4. Yeah, I'll attack. I mean, if they've got a counterspell, they got a counterspell, but this only makes 3, right? It's still probably good to do it. If it was 4, they'd be dead next turn, but 3 seems pretty good to me. All right. Recall is going to draw some action. Oh, man. To the finals? With black-white control? Pretty sweet. Alright, let's see if we can do it. Like I said, I'm sure this will be against a mono red aggro player. Ooh, I'm keeping this. Step on 1. One of our 2 drops. We can Prism, and we've got Ancestral as well. Yeah, this is great. Ooh, another green deck. Another Madness deck. Madness all 3 rounds. I think I just want to play more here to ensure that I can play Prism next turn. I could also play Nomad. I think I just play more. I assume this Madness deck is very good if our opponent is 2-0. Jeez, yep. Those are the pieces. Play Prism. Probably next turn Ancestral and Nomad. They got a little Swamp Life in there with the Bayou. I wonder if that means they've got an Animate Dead or a Reanimate package in there somewhere. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just on Nomad here. And then I'll Ancestral. Opponent's going to play an Arrogant Worm here. Simian Grunts. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that, my friend. Time walk yourself. Just attack with grunts. No. Oh, yes. Astral Slide Simian Grunts to make them pay for it. I think we take it here. But we have got a lot of action. We just need lands. Okay. I think here... Here I think we're on Slide Stoic. Though it could be Faithful Stoic. No, I think we just want to get Slide down. Slide. Stoic. And next turn we can Faithful. Faithful's also good because it blocks grunts. And no attacks. Amazing. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. What a draw. What a dream. I think we just drop Faithful here. Tell me you're doing nothing. You gotta be playing something here, right? Yeah. You got an Arrogant Worm. Fact or fiction? What's all this? Blastoderm. Yeah, that's fine. I assume that means no attacks. You're playing that pre-combat. You are attacking with the Arrogant Worm. And that's just fine by me. Ooh, swords. My god, this deck is so good. I could play Radiant. I think just keeping up Decree and Swords to Plowshares is good. So let's go block. Cycle. I'll blink Terra's Faithful. You'll get +2/+2 for no reason. X is 3, let's make some 1/1s. So I'm basically fogging for the turn because we'll gain 4 at end step, which will like exchange for the Arrogant Worm damage. Opponent plays a swamp. They're not messing around with this black mana. It's the best card for us to Demonic Tutor for left. Probably just removal. Or Uprising. There's a Croson Tusker. I should probably play Radiant at some point to like start winning. So if I Radiant, I won't be able to cycle. But I can just chump with a 1/1. I think we gotta play Radiant. And keep up Swords for the 6/5. Or maybe it's Swords for the 4/4. I had to play against green all 3 rounds. Can you believe it? We'll be able to outlast this Blastoderm for sure. This is one of the many reasons why I'm not super impressed by this card in this format. Really? Whoa, and they come. Block. 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 They're going to pump anyway. Yeah. I think we do it like that. Another Arrogant Worm, you jerk? That is quite arrogant of you, I would say. Sword Plowshares the 4/4. Alright, now we're cooking. So we're going to cycle here. We're going to blink the Nomad. Go find a plains. Play the plains. I think we're on attack. No attack. And just probably Demonic Tutor for something, like some removal spell. Oh, probably for Uprising, maybe? Or Judgment? Or Expunge? Uprising is nice because some stuff can die. But I don't really have the mana to replay it. I think we just got to get Judgment. Also, it cycles. So now the 2/2 of my dreams comes back, so this Phantom Nomad Astral Slide jam is working out pretty well. Opponent's freaking out with the attacks again. This time we have a Cycler, so our blocks are going to be a little different. We're going to go block, 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 block. We can let something die, right? We have Breath of Life, so we can let something die. So what's the best way to do that? I think Wild Mongrel's really annoying. No. This is going to die because we're going to cycle. This goes there. This goes there. This goes here. We're going to cycle and blink the worm. Radiant's going to die, and that's going to be okay. Cycle Templar. Blink Worm. Yep. Yes. Four comes back. Blasted Urn will be dead next turn. That's a good draw. So let's play Plains. Cast Breath of Life on Radiant. Oh, just straight up counterspell. Okay. Fine. attacks with everything. Block. Block? I guess block. Yeah. We're going to cycle, exile the 4, or exile Terra's Faithful, and then Radiant's Judgment, the 4/4. Exile Terra's Faithful. This deck is going off right now. Haven't even attempted to attack our opponent yet. Who needs it? Terra's Faithful comes back. We gain 4. Oh, didn't even need to attack them. They're off it. They're off it. We didn't even have any cyclers coming up. Okay. Same changes, I believe. Though Templars just seems so good. I think the 2 Harriers can just come out. And we bring in a Judgment and an Exile. We run it like that. One win away from the victory. I think there's something to be said about the ratio of which that I trophy on stream versus trophying on a YouTube channel. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to trophy. It just feels likely. Like we've won this matchup already. We're up a game. All those things seem likely, but certainly could just be jinxing it. But I think just I'm super focused. I'm not focused on anything other than the lines of play. Oh, this is so tempting to keep. How many lands? 15 lands twice on the draw with a plain cycler. This actually is a keep. Never gonna get there. 15 lands twice has got to be something like 67%. Oh, they're just going straight for the pump. Land. Yep. Getting wrecked. Discarding Templar. Of course. Talking all about how great I am and how much we're going to win, and then definitely going to get mana screwed. Oh, man, that sucks. We're not out yet. I mean, that's just certainly unlucky. It's 3 shots at a land. 4 shots at a land. Yep. Well, you got something to do with your mana finally. Arrogant Worm. Oh, Saproling Burst. Cool, we're dead to that. Anything to do with the Saproling Burst? Nah. I'm gonna run it back, try and not lose. That'd be great. This is really tough. We have Astral Slide and no cyclers. We need lands, but then we also need cycling spells. Like, this is a mulligan. This is much better. We have a Scry, top. Okay, now we're talking. I think I'm just going to Templar Plane Cycle. Blue, blue. This is a counterspell. I do not need to play anything into this counterspell. I'll just keep on my merry cycling way. Cycle Barrenmore. I want to play Barrenmore at some point? No. What's more important, Stoic Champion or Slide? They're both pretty important, but I have ways to get Champion back. I'm going to play Champion here. It sticks. Could have all been a bluff. Could have all been a bluff. Attack. Cycle the Barrenmore. Always yield. Yeah, you want to bounce it or something, that's okay. Recall's a good draw. Take 6, call me in the morning. Alright. The Wild Mongrel. Come on, you gonna leave up blue for the whole game? No. You're just gonna play Elephant Guide? Jeez, you're just gonna make it that easy on me? That I just get to go slide Templar? Pretty big win for us. They attack, discarding Rootwalla. No blocks. Play Mist Moon. This is getting countered? Okay. I mean, we are in some kind of trouble. I can't really deal with Mongrel. That Exile doesn't do it. I really need Prism. Thalicos Drifters. Well, Exile can deal with that for sure. They may not attack into Champion here. It's pretty hard to. Yeah. Okay. That's a good draw. Alright, we're going to Uprise. Get back. Do I get back both Templars or do I get back Griffin? I think both Templars has to be right. Yep. The old 3-for-1. Playing World Worm, or Arrogant Worm. Uh-huh. I really like our spot here. This seems borderline psychotic behavior from our opponent. Cycle, exile. Go find another plains. Only 2 left. Expunge is good. Play Radiant. Or just play Exile if they attack with Arrogant Worm. Again, I don't really know what you're doing here. Go fetch up the last plains. Sure. Another mongrel. Jeez. Yeah. Play a land. Attack with Radiant. Whoa, 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 whoa. Untap, untap. Sapling Burst. It's not over. It's nearly over, but it's not over. Block. Block. Cycle, step. Prism. Exile the worm. Root wall it down. One, two, three. Blue. Draw. Sweet. Play Faithful and leave up Expunge as a cycler, I think. I mean, we're at 22 also. We don't need to, like, worry about what's going on here. Let's go block. Yeah, I'm good. We got there. Oh boy. Gonna have to eat my hat. All right, that was super long. Thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate it, and I'll catch you back here for another video next time.